I laugh and I cry. I cry and I laugh. I laugh when I'm crying, and I cry when I'm laughing. I swear to God, it's like I've lost my mind. Why can't I just leave it all behind? Is it because I hate you? Or is it because I love you? Do I hate you because I love you? So in essence, I love to hate you. Man, it's a complex thing, human emotions. Living off the pills and potions of tiresome devotions to the worldly notions of self-sacrifice for the preservation of others. I mean, how many scars on my back have I justified just because I love the one holding the knife? It's not fair. And yet I do it to myself. I lay down like a doormat and allow you to wipe the dirt and grime off your shoes on me, and then I wallow in that misery like a self-pitying fool, complaining endlessly about how this world can't see me, when in fact I'm the one who's too fucking weak to stand up and be. I'm the one who's too ashamed to be me. You know, sometimes I look in the mirror and try and see who I was before this world told me who I should be. And that's how I've realized that I may never be free. You see, I was born unique only to become a carbon copy of a carbon copy of a carbon copy. And someone once said that there's no such thing as originality anymore. Everything is part imitation and part innovation. And I think the part about innovation was in fine print, and nobody reads the fine print. I don't read the fine print. Well, I didn't read the fine print. I'm continuously peeking in the windows of other people's lives, bringing it home with me, comparing their successes with my failures side by side, and then storing it in my archives. So that when the time comes, too afraid to look back at the pains that I've suffered through, I'll miss my triumphs, and looking forward, I'll only see the trials and tribulations that lay ahead of me. You see, I lived in a world where people would always say that they want to do something for me, but the most they ever did was say that they want to do something for me. So I began to trip over my anxiety, falling into an animosity that I began to harbor for my lack of tenacity. Always wondering if I should go forward, maybe I should go back, maybe it's something that I lack. And I would always tell myself that it's all in my mind, and unfortunately these are the scars in my soul that I can't leave behind. So here I am, at a point in my life where I'm on my knees, sucking the dick of my self-esteem, trying to convince myself that I'm worthy of the people who say they care. Seeking your validation for your optional participation in my happiness. You know, there was a time when I used to be very vocal about it all. And then one day I just stopped. I wanted to see how long it would take people to realize that I had stopped talking, but the tragedy is, I soon realized that that would make no difference, because no one was ever listening to begin with. So instead I wrote you a letter. And in that letter I cursed you 100 times. I tore it up 100 times. I rewrote it 100 times. And over 100 times, I wanted to run to you. But I didn't. Because it's a complex thing, human emotions. I laugh and I cry. I cry and I laugh. I laugh when I'm crying. And I cry when I'm laughing.